afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Jemima here, and I'm here with V and the UK database team. Hi, Andrew. Are you okay? Yeah? Right. We are from an online organisation called Confronted and Caught. We are here with UK Database, who are assisting us. And what we do is we monitor children online action, especially when adults talk to them. So with that in mind, why are you here today? To who? No, don't say her name. You don't need to say her name. How old is she? 11. So do you think that's acceptable to come here and meet up with an 11-year-old you don't know? It probably isn't. Right. So what was your intentions then today?
That's not correct though, is it? Well, actually, you told this child that you wanted to meet her so that you could teach her how to kiss. You also wanted to French kiss with her. You were quite adamant, actually, that you wanted her not to wear any knickers today so that you could stick your hand down her trousers and show her a good time.
You were not what? But listen, you have not just come here to go and take her for a little walk, have you? Well, why did you tell her to wear no knickers then? Why does she need to not wear knickers to come and meet you? You're married as well, aren't you? Your poor wife. What is she going to think? You're here to meet an 11-year-old. 11! She's a baby. That child looks about 7, and you're calling her sexy, hot, cute, and you actually made her your girlfriend. Yes, you did.
That was accidentally said.
That was accidentally said.
Yes,
Okay, if that was accidentally said, then that would probably explain the first time. But what about the second time? Or the third that you referred to her as your girlfriend? So it's more than one occasion that you referenced that this child was your girlfriend.
Meet a friend. Meet someone your own age.
Yes, I should.
Yeah. Why pick an 11-year-old girl? A little innocent little girl? Why do that? What do you think that will do to that child? She's 11. For the rest of her life, her first sexual experience is with you, a 55-year-old man, married man. Well, why were you saying that you wanted to touch her?
What I say and what I do is two totally different things.
Okay, if that's the route that you would like to go down, that what you say and what you do are different. You taught this child how to masturbate.
Yeah.
You can doubt it all you like. We've seen the messages of what you have said to this child. You taught her how to masturbate.
We've read everything. Everything you've said, we've read. And you have taught her to masturbate. An 11-year-old, do you think she should be knowing that stuff? She's not even reached puberty yet. And she's got, probably.
Definitely not. It's an 11-year-old child.
Let me just go through some of the other stuff you've been saying.
Well, you were asking about porn. Why would an 11-year-old girl, even a boy, why would they be watching or reading about porn? Why would they want to know that you were touching your willy and that you would go to bed naked? You had a fascination with knowing what colour knickers she was wearing.
But even once...
Minimum 4 times.
And what's it with all the pictures? You want a picture of her all the time, and her friends.
So I know.
Yeah, a face picture, but why do you need all the pictures of her? You've seen what she looks like, and you want to see what her friends look like as well. And you want to have group calls with her and her friends, who are all 11 as well. Why do you want to do that?
So you get to know the friends. So be,
But they're 11! Are you insane? They're 11. Have you got kids? Yeah. This ruins children's lives. You do know, this is why we do this. You didn't know that. Are you joking? But you don't think do you actually think you've done anything wrong? You've turned up here to meet an 11-year-old after online grooming, teaching her to masturbate. You call her beautiful, sexy. You actually said you love her.
You wanted her best friend to take a photo of her in her underwear, just so that you could have that for yourself. You referenced yourself what you would be called if you were caught kissing her or doing anything else. You were going to explain that to her today, actually. So you know it's wrong. You know you shouldn't have been doing this, but you still decided to meet this child because for you, clearly the risk was worth it.
Well, you're here. You turned up.
the trouble is, I have a condition that I can't make rational decisions.
What's that then?
B12 you really do need to put that one out.
Right, so that makes you talk sexually to an 11-year-old and turn up and meet her. So why is...
No, it just makes me do irrational things.
So have you done this before? Right. Come on. It's no excuse. There's no excuse to turn up and meet an 11-year-old. There's no excuse in the world. You can't justify it. No, you can't at the moment.
The reason I ask that is also because I'm supposed to get, I'm supposed to have quite a lot of liquid. Because I get
Right, we'll try and sort out a drink for you in a minute. We'll try and sort that out.
Do you want to get a glass
Okay?
of water, mate?
Or get it in a cup if you can, or a plastic bottle. It's probably because you've got a dry mouth. Because,
because I'm a diabetic as well.
right, there's loads of diabetic people out there. They don't talk sexually to children. It doesn't make them talk sexually to children.
Okay, but again, you seem more concerned about what you need and what you want than what you're actually here for. You came today to meet an 11-year-old girl.
Say hello.
It wasn't to say hello. I have read those messages numerous times.
I've read the messages, but you know,
I'll say again, why would you want her to wear no knickers? Why do you want an 11-year-old to turn up with no knickers on if...
that I couldn't tell you.
Well, I know why. Right, see? There you go.
Why did you want to kiss the child? Why did you constantly ask her if you could kiss her when you met? Because you did want to teach her.
But that I don't know. That I cannot explain. I honestly can't explain that.
And you knew as well, because you kept telling her to delete the messages. Delete the messages, make sure no one sees. You're my little secret. So you knew it's all wrong. You even say, oh, I can't talk now, my wife's here. Your poor wife.
Back in my head, yes, I knew it was wrong.
Of course you knew it's wrong.
It wasn't just in the back of your head though. You told this child that it was wrong. You told her what you would be called if anybody found out.
How many more kids are you talking to? So just this one child you decided to groom and turn up to meet. No others at all.
It's just, and I don't know why,
Because what will happen, we have called the police. You are going to be getting arrested today. Okay? They will take your phone and download it and see what any other messages or anything else on that. So it will come out anyway if you are. Have you ever received any indecent images of children?
no,
You've never ever.
no, and I wouldn't want to either.
But
No,
it,
honestly, I wouldn't want to.
but it's okay to turn up and meet one though.
I mean, an indecent image of a child as well is asking for a photo of them in their underwear. You'd ask for this child to get her best friend, also 11, to take a photo of her in her underwear for your own sexual gratification.
But that's where I would, in a way, hope they wouldn't do it. Because
So you're testing her. You were testing her, was it? A little test.
well, no, it's just I would hope that wouldn't happen. You know?
Why would you ask?
I don't know.
This little girl, you've got to admit, she looks about 6 or 7. She's so tiny, and you're calling her sexy, beautiful, cute. Why is it up to you to... It's her parents are allowed to say nice things to her, not you, a 55-year-old man. It's not...
As I said, I was just trying to be nice.
You're just trying to be nice. Yeah, there's no explanation for it, is there? Except that you are sexually attracted to her.
No, no.
You're not. Well, why do you keep asking her about her knickers and her underwear, and you're actually calling her sexy? So when you call someone sexy, doesn't that mean that you are attracted to them? No. I think it does. When you call someone sexy, you find them sexually attractive. It's in the word, isn't it? Sexy.
I could like something. So, if I said the car was sexy, then I was sexually attracted to the car.
Why would you call a car sexy? Is that what you do? You call cars sexy then, do you?
Not really, but yeah, you can do.
Exactly,
Honestly,
you're just trying to make excuses for your behaviour.
You're deluded.
I'm
You
Obviously,
are
I am
deluded.
not trying to make,
You are though, because you're not admitting to anything. You were calling this child sexy and beautiful. You were wanting to know if she wore a bra yet. You constantly wanted to know what colour underwear she was wearing.
I mean, constantly. That was sort of first what? I don't know, a couple of messages.
No, it
No,
wasn't just a couple of messages.
it wasn't. It was all the way through. And you wanted to see her pyjamas all the time as well. You had a fascination with her pyjamas.
I didn't want to see them.
What
I asked
pyjamas are you wearing?
them, didn't ask, say I want to see them.
And you'd send cute little emojis that she liked.
You actually did ask to see her in her pyjamas.
Did I?
Yes, you did. I've made sure I read all of the messages. I know exactly what you said to this child.
And you kept asking her as well, do you fancy me? Why would an 11-year-old fancy you? Just leave it there. Just put it there. Why would you think an 11-year-old would fancy you? And why would you want to ask an 11-year-old that, who you don't know?
I know, that was it.
That was wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong.
So you don't think turning up to meet her is wrong? Because you wanted to teach her to kiss as well today. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said you wanted to kiss her on her lips and teach her. You could find somewhere quiet
Yeah, but I
down here, because there's some little sheltered areas where you wouldn't be seen, and you could teach her how to kiss on the lips
didn't actually beat that.
and maybe touch other places, because you told her not to wear any knickers.
I would not have done that.
You told her not to wear any knickers.
But I would not have done that.
But when you tell someone that, why does she need to wear no knickers then? Come on.
It's one of those, she could wear what she wanted.
Well, of course she can, but why tell her no knickers?
I don't know.
And leggings. You wanted to see her in leggings.
Well, that's what said she was going to be wearing. So,
Yeah, but you kept saying, oh, are you wearing leggings?
because that's what she said she was going to wear. If not, it doesn't matter, does it? You know,
The child actually didn't know what she was going to wear to meet you. You asked what she'd wear to meet, and you said about leggings. And she said, oh, I could wear leggings if that's what you'd like me to wear. And you said that you wanted her to wear her leggings to meet you. Like you said, how you would like her not to wear any knickers when you met.
but I also said to her, it was up to her. what you want. You know,
Oh, you a gent?
well, no, it's, as I said,
Do you think this is normal to turn up to meet an 11-year-old? Because how you're talking, it's like you're just trying to normalise it all, like you were with her. It's not a normal thing to do. Now, would any of you guys turn up to meet an 11-year-old? No?
No.
Like, it disgusts us. It absolutely disgusts us because this ruins children's lives. We all do this to protect kids, to keep them safe from people like you. Because all you want is for your own gratification. You didn't think about that little girl. You didn't tell her, oh no, what should you have done? When she said she was an 11, I think, in the second message, what should you have done?
what I should have done, really, is stop talking.
Yeah. That's what any normal person would do.
I suppose I should have
Because
said,
it's-
sorry, I can't.
Yeah. Well, one, you're married as well. She's 11. 11. It absolutely ruins kids' lives. This stays with them forever. Forever. Do you get that? Like, you still did it.
No, I get it now.
You get it now.
Now you're explaining it.
So you didn't think about any of this while you were messaging her, asking about her knickers, touching her vagina as well. That you actually got her to insert fingers in herself. Do you know how damaging that would be for a little 11-year-old?
No, I don't.
You don't know?
No.
Are you joking?
I'm not a doctor.
She's 11. She should not be touching herself. Do you not? No?
She's not even fully formed. Fully formed. The damage that can be done is horrendous. You encourage that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
You're dead in the eyes. You literally are dead in the eyes.
I mean, you did state yourself that you were concerned about going to prison. So you know that what you're doing is wrong, but yet you still decided to do it. You still decided to come and meet this child today.
Which is wrong, I know. I should know.
Yeah. So what happens now? We're just obviously waiting for the police. These guys around here, they're just here to protect you as well, because obviously people don't like people like you, and if people around here found out what we were doing here, they are here to protect you as well. And thank you so much for the UK database team for coming to help us. So, where did you tell your wife you were going?
Just for driving. Just driving around.
For a drive?
Yeah.
You do realise she was going to find out all this?
Well, yeah.
What do you think she's going to say?
I will probably end up fucking homeless.
Oh, you deserve it. You deserve it.
Why should we care?
Well, true.
I mean, after all, you're still getting off lightly. What you would have put that child through today, I'm so thankful that we made sure that you didn't get to meet her.
But I wouldn't have done anything. I honestly wouldn't have done anything.
You honestly
I
would
know
have.
you don't believe me.
But you're here.
Yeah.
Like, you're here.
But I know you don't believe me, but, you know.
You must. Did you not think on your way here when you were getting yourself ready? Did you not think in your mind, "Oh God, I shouldn't be doing this"?
Yeah, I actually did as I was coming down the road as well.
But you still came.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just turn around and go back? Because you don't think you should be here.
We'd have still come and got you anyway. We'd have still got you
Temptation's
arrested.
just a little bit too much, I think, isn't it?
No, to be fair, I thought, well, you know, as I said, when you're here, it's a bit too late to fucking.
It's never too late.
Well, you just said you'd come and got me anyway, so too late.
Well,
isn't it?
of course we would have done. But you do realise this is one of the worst charges to actually turn up to meet, especially an 11-year-old. She's not even a teenager. So that's the biggest charge that you're going to be arrested for turning up to meet an 11-year-old child.
And it's not like this place was 5 minutes up the road for you either. you had quite a bit of a drive to think about things you could turn around at any point because you wanted to meet this child.
You've been trying to meet her for quite a while. You wanted to meet her the other day as well.
I haven't really. I mean, to be quite honest, it's one of those, isn't it?
You did. You wanted to meet her the other day,
No,
and
it's
she
not
couldn't.
bad.
She couldn't do. And then you said about today, and you were really excited about it. You said you're really excited to meet her. You can't wait.
Yeah, 'cause it was something new to me.
Something new to you.
Somebody.
She's 11, mate.
You,
Yeah, I know
She's
that.
11.
you're talking about it as if it's like just an everyday thing. It's not an everyday thing to turn up to meet a little kid that you don't know, that you've been grooming as well. Because every day you tell her, oh, you're beautiful, you're so sexy, you're this, you're that. So she starts to gain your trust and think, oh, he's nice saying all this to me. Do you not realise that's called grooming?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
I just thought I was being nice.
Honestly.
Could you not, with all the dating apps and all those sort of things now, could you not go and chat, making friends with other adults? Why did you target an 11-year-old child? Why didn't you, there's plenty of chats, you know, rooms, apps out there.
That's the weird thing. I
Don't find adults attractive?
no, it's not. I don't find children attractive either. I just wanted somebody to talk to.
So sexy isn't attractive then?
Well, to me, it's just words.
Do you think he's sexy?
Someone, yeah, but not to me.
Right.
I'm
But
on
not,
11.
but not to you.
Yeah.
But you called her sexy. So she was sexy to you. That's what we're saying. You were attracted to her.
I wasn't sexually attracted to her.
Honestly,
Honestly.
you're not getting it. Why would you teach her to masturbate? Why would you tell her to put fingers inside herself if you weren't getting off on that?
I wasn't. That's the weird thing.
You weren't.
No,
Why do it then?
I don't know. It's one of those.
I mean, as you actually told the child, well, you were getting her to insert fingers into herself, you were touching your willy. So it must have been doing something for you.
Well, actually, I wasn't. I mean, as I
Why
said,
say it then?
What I say and what I actually do is, you know.
I think the realest conversation you have with that child
Right, okay.
has happened over the last 24 hours, where you have mentioned what you would be called if you were caught out for doing this. And also, you said to her last night that, well, if I turn up and meet you, I could go to prison. It has to be our secret. Why has the child got to keep it a secret? If you're already meeting up,
That is true.
Yeah.
I know it's true.
Me to,
Yeah. You said quite a few times about prison and you have to keep it your little secret. Am I your little secret? That's what you kept saying. Do you not realise what that does to kids though? Having to keep it from her mum and dad. That's a big thing. She's sitting there thinking, oh, I better not tell anyone because this guy off the internet has told me I'm her little secret.
well, he did want her best friend to know,
Andrew.
didn't you? He wanted her best friend to know that you were her secret, so that you could have a group set
Yeah.
up, so that you could also chat to her friend.
Yeah, you wanted
So
a
that
group
was
call.
two 11-year-olds you'd be chatting to.
I wouldn't have actually gone through with that. That's not.
You wouldn't have gone through with that, but you turned up to meet her.
Is one child enough for you, is it? You've not managed to.
Well, to be quite honest, I shouldn't have started it. You know, started any other chatting at all.
No. You should say you're too young, you shouldn't be on here, and I certainly should not be talking to you. And block and delete her. That's what any normal person would do.
I mean, you did block her for a few days, didn't you? On the first app you were chatting on, you actually said, I'm really sorry, I'm coming off of Facebook. And you blocked her for a few days. But you came back. Why?
That I honestly couldn't tell you.
I can. I know it's because of your own sexual gratification. You wanted to meet this 11-year-old child.
It's not that. That's the thing.
But
I have no
you did
sexual
say,
desires for anybody.
by the way, you did say that you were touching yourself. I've got it here.
Yeah, that's
You
the
said
thing,
I'm naked in bed.
which I never am.
But why does she need to know that?
She doesn't, which I never am anyway.
But why say it then? I'm naked in bed. While you're getting her to touch herself.
Because the trouble is, things pop into my fucking head and I need a filter,
No.
to be quite honest.
So an 11-year-old you filter it. It's wrong.
I know it.
It's wrong. It's morally and it's a disgrace.
It's illegal and it is morally wrong. It's just the worst thing. It's the worst crime in my eyes because you murder that little girl's mind. Do you get that?
She'll have to live with that for the rest of her life, what you've put her through. And there seems to be no remorse on your face. As far as you're concerned, it's just about protecting you.
Are you talking to any other children at the moment?
No.
No? Got any more children on your friends on social media?
Yes, and I was going to delete them.
Oh, so you have got children on there then?
But there are, but I haven't spoken to them.
Why add them though?
I don't know.
Why add a girl that they clearly look young? Especially this one. She looks about 6 or 7. Why add that account in the first place?
I'm trying to work out how old somebody is.
But she told you on the second message. She told you.
Yeah, which I should.
Yeah. But you went on and on and on and on and on.
As soon as you knew her age, you wanted a photo of her. And again, in that photo, she looks very, very young.
She does.
So then, you know her age, you've seen a photo of her, which proves that, yeah, she's a very young girl. Did you stop? No. Why? Why her?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
So you can sit there and honestly say that you're not sexually attracted to children?
Yes, I know.
Really? But you've got so many of them as your friends and you follow so many of them. Like all their pictures.
Well, I'd like a few pictures, yeah. But then, what about the other people that like them as well?
We're not talking about other people.
Probably their age
We're here
group.
because you're the one that came to
Probably
meet an
their
11-year-old
age group or
child.
family members. People who should be liking them. Not a random 55-year-old male.
Some of them do look a bit random, like.
So do you go and look? Do you look then, all the people that's liked him? You look at the people,
Sometimes I look at the
and
comments.
they're people like you as well, dirty old men.
Sometimes I look at the comments, sometimes I don't.
Right. I still don't think you're getting it. I still think you're trying to justify turning up to meet an 11-year-old.
Probably in my own head I am.
It's not normal.
No, it's not.
It is not normal at all.
No, I know it's not.
So are you telling me you've never ever been sent any pictures of any other children? Just
No, I
this
haven't.
one girl?
Yes. No, I haven't.
So you've never ever asked,
No.
well you asked this one for pictures of her in her underwear, but you've never you've never spoke to any other children and asked them?
No.
Just this one girl?
Yeah,
Well, you're so
never.
unlucky to be caught by us on one child. That never normally happens. There's normally always more.
Well, in a way, I suppose you could look at it, it's probably better than I was.
I'm fed up with it.
Actually, it'd be better if you never spoke to a child in the first place.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is it's probably better.
Well, yeah, it's less children being damaged, but this little girl's going to be damaged now. All them things that in her head. Luckily, we've obviously intercepted, so you didn't get to meet her. Because I'm sure you'd have met up with her again. You'd have made it a regular thing.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, so you'd have just met her and then gone, oh, see you later, don't want to see you again.
I'd still spoke to her.
But I just don't understand why you had to meet her then. Why not carry on messaging? Even though that's wrong, why did you need to meet her?
So I knew who I was messaging.
Well, you see pictures of her. You spoke to her as well.
What would you have said if anyone had asked you who she was while you were out and about today?
I don't know. I don't actually think that far forward. If that makes any sense.
Well, you thought forward enough to arrange to meet. Tell her exactly what you'd like to do today.
Right, okay. Have you got any nieces, nephews, any children that you're in contact with?
Yeah, I got this.
You've got nieces and nephews. How old are they?
Somewhere in the 20s, somewhere in the 30s.
So they're all older.
Yeah.
Right. I think the police are on their way there. So just wait there. What would you do though if it was one of your nieces and nephews and you found out some man was chatting sexually and turned up to meet them when they were 11?
Not a lot I could do.
Not a lot you could do. Are you for real?
Would you not be disgusted? Well, clearly not, because you're here now, aren't you? Why do you keep staring at me like that?
If this little girl that you've been
I'm
talking
not
to,
staring at you. I'm actually, because you're talking to me, I'm looking at you.
You're just dead in the eyes, you are.
if this little girl's dad turned up today to meet you, instead of the little girl, so like, Dad, what do you think he would do? What do you think he would say? An 11-year-old's dad turning up to meet a guy who's supposed to be meeting his baby girl after what you've been saying, what do you think he would do? What would he have to say about it?
He would probably
Hit you? There's just no remorse. There's no. You're sat there like it's just a completely normal thing to be meeting children. Like you can't see any wrong with it, really, can you?
Yes, I can see. I should be doing it.
How are you going to explain this one to your wife? I mean, she thinks you're just out for a drive. How are you going to explain it to her? This has changed not only that poor child's life, but it's changed yours as well. And I mean, the only person to blame here is you.
And the effect it will have on your wife and your family, other family members.
Hi guys. Okay. Just gonna take it.
Of course. Just hold the phone down a moment, guys. As you can see, the police are just taking him away a moment. So just going to put him in the car. It's all right. Just watch him head over a moment. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to cut the live there just so we can talk to the police a moment. But this is Andrew Clease. He is from Bristol and he is 55 years old and he came today to meet a 11-year-old girl. Thank you very much to UK Database for coming to help us and assist today. Talk to you all soon. Bye.